Hey y'all, it's Sierra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess, back with another reading for you all. This reading is going to be one in a series of readings, and these readings are going to be about angel numbers or spiritual numbers, or basically repetitive numbers that you are seeing on license plates, on signs, on the clock, on your receipts, like wherever their numbers are. Okay. I can't tell you how many times I have people texting me and messaging me. I'm seeing 555, I'm seeing 444, I'm seeing 666, I'm seeing 111111. What does that mean? What does that mean? And I always tell people there are universal meanings that pretty much a lot of people agree on. Just because of numerology, numbers mean certain things in numerology, but also it's kind of an individual thing. It doesn't always mean the same thing every single time you see these numbers. So you want to pay attention. Sorry, my camera's annoying me, so I'm moving it. I don't like the way it's focused here. You want to pay attention to what you're thinking about at the time that you see these numbers. What are you going through in your life? Were there any recent changes? There's so many different factors that could go into what these numbers mean. A lot of times it's just your spirit guides letting you know they're there, or it's just the universe's way of showing that you're on the right path, or you have synchrony going on, stuff like that. So we're going to get a little bit more specific, and we're going to start with 444. So if you've been saying 444 or 44 or 4444, so two fours, three fours, four fours, five fours, whatever, however many fours you're seeing them repetitively, one after the other. Or you may be going down the street and you see somebody's license plate and it says 1313. 1 plus 3 is 4. So you can do it that way too if you're seeing numbers that add up to 4. Whatever you feel like is standing out to you, but the number 4 has to be significant here. So we're just going to get some information. Now, I typically say when I specifically see 444, that means that my specific assigned spirit guides and ancestors are just saying, hey, what's up? We're here. We just letting you know we're here. Okay. But 4 can mean several different things. I believe the fourth house in astrology is talking about your home life. Not quite sure. Look that up. Double check me on that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the tarot. And then we'll get into some oracle cards. Y'all know I always get my cards ready ahead of time. All right, so we are starting with the King of Pentacles. So this is definitely about money here. The Three of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. Okay, definitely about money. Concerns about money is what I'm seeing here. Or feeling like you have to be on like a tight budget right now, maybe. Five of Swords. Yes, this is definitely worry about money and finances. Nine of Wands. Queen of Wands. And Seven of Cups. Okay. So this is telling me that you all are worried about your finances right now. You may feel like you need to be on a tighter budget with this Four of Pentacles, watching your spending. That 444 that you're seeing could be a reminder to watch what you're spending or pay attention to your finances. We also have the Three of Pentacles. So your guides are wanting you to know they are working with you to make sure you have financial stability. But you're still worried about it with this Five of Swords. Maybe you lost money on an investment recently, or you're like me, you might have quit your job recently and you're kind of trying to figure out, okay, what do I do next? Because I don't want to run out of money. Okay, I got to be on a tight budget. So with this Nine of Wands, the good thing is whatever difficulties you are going through, it is basically to the point where it's going to be over pretty soon. You just have to keep that endurance with the mind, or the Three of Pentacles, that's mind, body, soul. So make sure you are paying attention to your thoughts with this Five of Swords card. So they're reminding you, when you see this number, pay attention to any negative thoughts that you're having surrounding money. Okay, you are going to be fine when it comes to your finances, even though you may have to be on maybe a tighter budget, or you might have to be smarter about what you're spending your money on. Okay, so we have the action card. We have 44. That's nice for that to show up when this reading is about fours, right? A woman holding a heart. So again, like I said, when I see 444 or fours, that is for me letting me know that my spirit guides are around me right at that moment. Okay, so this woman holding a heart, you have guides that are definitely loving toward you. Also, you may have some heart chakra work to do. We have Angel of Love. Okay, they want you to know that you are supported in whatever decision you made, or something. It seems like there's something that you did that may not have worked out the best for your finances, some kind of decision that you made, and maybe you are regretting that decision, like, oh, did I make the right decision? Right here you're like kind of confused, like, oh my god, did I choose the wrong choice? Okay, so they want you to know that whatever choice you made the right choice. However, it might be a little bit tough for a little while, but just hang in there. We have the temple path. I just said the heart chakra, okay? And the heart chakra is the fourth chakra. I didn't even know that because I forget what the numbers are. So you're seeing 444s. It could be because your fourth chakra or your heart chakra, you are needing to work on that. You're needing to maybe do like heart-centered meditation. A lot of times we focus on breathing and being still, but you may want to tap more into your heart chakra when you're doing meditations. And also making decisions based on the heart. A lot of the times we are told we need to do mind over matter. We need to think logically. So you are probably a very logical person and you make logical decisions, but you recently made a heart-centered decision and now you're wondering, did I do the right thing, basically? So they're letting you know, especially with this temple path, if you chose to walk in your purpose, okay, and you're feeling like, okay, I'm walking in my purpose, I'm doing what I feel like I was put on this earth to do, but I still live in the real world. So I need to make sure that I have stability in the home. Okay, like I said, I think the fourth house is the home. So there's just a lot of confusion going on. We have the financial constraints card. I always hear something like in the attic above me, and I'm like, is there like an animal up there or what? Like, it's frustrating. We have the financial constraints card, and like I said, I brought up the number 13 as an example earlier, so maybe the number 13 is important to you all also. But 1 plus 3 is 4. Okay, so you all are worried about having financial constraints right now, and you're feeling like you need to strategize. You're feeling like, I need to use my head. I need to think, use my brain, use my logic. You are the type of person that over plans everything, and they want you to get more balanced. Yes, we do need to be logical, but we also need to have an emotional balance and be able to make decisions from the heart, not just from the head. I know we are taught the opposite, but we have a lot of things that we need to unlearn when it comes to being able to manifest and being able to live the life of our dreams and that we truly want to live. We are not wired that way. We're wired to be strategic. We're wired to be logical. We're wired to be workhorses, okay? We're wired to expect the worst and hope for the best, but we need to flip that around, okay? Let's see what else. We have new career. So, like I said, some of you all may have left a job for a new career, or maybe entrepreneurship, walking in your purpose, and maybe you had to take a pay cut, or you're just not sure if you're going to be able to pay all of your bills at this time. We have gracefully aging. You're thinking about the future, you're thinking about retirement funds, you're thinking about 401ks, you're thinking about, I don't want to be 80 years old and I don't have life insurance. You're thinking about all of the things that you need to have in place, which may, your foundation basically may have been shaken up by some decision that you made. Literally have the retirement card, okay? We have welcome the new. So they want you to know that it is okay to welcome a new path. You don't have to go on the path that we have been taught that we all have to go down, that we all have to follow the same path. And it's like you're struggling with feeling like you're being irresponsible with some kind of decision that you made that you felt like was best for your mental. Okay, you made a decision based on your heart and what you felt was best for your emotional wellness, but you're also kind of feeling a little bit irresponsible for it. So they want you to welcome the new here. We have hobbies. Maybe you quit your job to do something that you love to do, something that was a hobby before, like maybe being an artist or a painter or doing readings or making candles, whatever. We have motivation and support. So when you see 444, that is your guides giving you motivation and letting you know they are there to support you, okay? We also have fire, and there's a heart on here. So like I've been saying, the theme is the heart chakra here. So making sure you are doing things from a positive heart space as well. I don't know how many times I can say that. We have water. You all may need to drink more water. We all could use more water. You all may also want to do water manifestation, like speaking affirmations into your water, or look into the studies that have been done on that. You all may want to go buy the water. What I've been doing lately, because I've been having like kind of not necessarily writer's block, but I have so much on my mind and I have a book that I need to write. I have been like, let me get out of the house, let me go to the park, go to a park where there's a lake or something like that, and I'll just write there. Like I will literally just sit there and write instead of being in the house. So maybe you need to go by a body of water or to a park or something like that. We have air, so you all may need to work on your breathing. There are breathing techniques. And at first I really was like not into doing breathing techniques, but I started taking classes on the science behind them and how breathing properly actually helps you mentally. It's not just a health thing, it helps you mentally. It helps you to be able to meditate. So you all may need to start learning how to really meditate, how to really meditate from a heart space, but also doing your breathing as well. And we have the heal card. Okay, so take this time to work on anything that you need to heal. And once again, we have a heart here. It's just like the heart is everywhere. You all have some heart chakra work that you need to do. You are very, very, very logical. But it's time to balance logic and emotions. I'm not saying you're not emotionally intelligent. You are a very emotionally intelligent person, but you don't necessarily make decisions based on emotions and your heart, because we are taught not to do that, and you feel like it's irresponsible. You have recently made a decision from your heart space, and now you're feeling like, I'm irresponsible, I'm gonna run out of money, I'm not gonna be stable, what did I do, I made the wrong decision. You're seeing 444 to kind of calm you down and let you know, just chill out, we got you. Okay, take this time to heal whatever you need to heal. Okay, y'all know I always have a lot of cards, so we're not done yet. Okay, we have confidence. So when you see 444 and she has wings, look at this. Like I said, that's your angels and guides letting you know that it's okay to be confident in the decision that you made. commitment. You made a commitment to yourself. You had to walk away from something because you made a commitment to yourself, and they want you to uphold that commitment. Don't try to renege. Don't try to take it back. Don't, if you left a marriage because it wasn't working for you, don't go back because you're starting to feel unstable. If you left a job and they call you and they say, hey, we thought about it, we'll like, you know, do what you want us to do, you might not want to go back because you already made a commitment to yourself, and you don't know how going back is going to interfere with the manifestations that you set forth by walking away from something and making that commitment to yourself. We also have beauty. They want you to see the beauty in committing to yourself, okay? Not the way society says you should behave, not the job society says you should have, not the type of relationship society says you can have, or the friendships or familial relations. If you walked away from something and you did that to make a commitment to yourself, they want you to see the beauty in that. Dreams, okay? They may also be giving you information in your dreams, but you may also have made a decision to do something like living in your purpose or living out your dreams, the things that you've been wanting to do since you were a child, or maybe a newfound love for something. So yeah, they want you to know everything is going to be okay. We have freedom. Even though it seems like you have done something that's causing more restraints in your life, you actually took a step that's going to lead to freedom, okay? You just have to hang in there. We have willpower and animals. I have no idea what this animal card is, okay? The willpower is meaning keep going, keep trying to live your dreams, keep working on your goals, and not allowing fear to get in the way. Remain confident, and you're going to have the freedom that you're looking for. Animals, maybe you all are a veterinarian and you left that field of work. Maybe you're wanting to work with animals more. Maybe you're an animal whisperer. Maybe you do psychic work related to animals or something like that. Also, you may want to tap into certain animal spirits or animal totems. I may or may not clarify this animals card because I keep getting animal a lot, and I don't understand why, because I don't want to get any animals. Like, I ain't trying to have no animals in my house. Animals are like children. I have one child already. I do enjoy seeing them outside. So a way you can practice mindfulness is when you see animals outside, be present in that moment. So for example, I have a lot of trees and flowers and plants in my apartment complex. It's actually named for trees, but I don't want to say what the name is in case some people crazy out there. So we attract a lot of different animals. We have squirrels, we have blue jays, different types of birds. We have ducks that come crash the swimming pools all the time. And we have different kind of pests, okay? Like wasp. But we have so many beautiful animals, and whenever I leave and I go outside, I just take a moment to just stare at the animals. If it's a squirrel, like two squirrels chasing each other and playing up and down the sidewalk or the trees, I'll just go outside and just look at them and be like, oh my God, that's so cute. And I'll just take in that moment, take in the trees, take in the pool, the water in the pool, take in the flowers that are planted. There's a magnolia tree in my apartment complex that my great grandmother's favorite tree or plant was magnolia. So I just take a moment to take in the beauty of that. So if you need to practice being mindful, which is being present in the moment, then whenever you see animals outside, maybe you need to just practice on focusing on them and taking in the beauty of nature and how animals just naturally are. They don't have the worries and stuff that we have. They just live their life and they do things based off of instinct, okay? So that may be why the animal card is coming out too. Do stuff based off of your instincts, and like I said, off of your heart, and not necessarily off of logic and what we were told to do. And y'all know I got Capricorn in like 6 places in my chart. I have a stellium. All I know how to do is be logical, it seems like, okay? Because Saturn is everywhere. Responsibility, responsibility, responsibility. But They want you to kind of live more like how animals do, which is by instinct. They just get up. Because I'm always like, how the heck did the ducks find our swimming pool? Like, how did they even know where it is? And they come here like every day. They do things by instincts. They just probably got up in the air and were flying around, and somehow they saw there was a swimming pool here. So they're like, we about to go kick it at the swimming pool today. They want you to live your life more like that, okay? We also have come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make like work. Working as a team helps get the job done. So when you see 444, your spirit guides are letting you know they are helping you and they are working with you to make sure that you're okay. We have a look in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. So you may want to get lost in a book. Like, you know how when we were younger, we would read like Harry Potter, and we would read like, some of us in the 90s was reading books we weren't supposed to be reading, like the erotica, drug, sex, money books, like Ashley Jacquevis, Nori, Eric Jerome Dickey, Omar Tyree. Remember that book, Fly Girl? If you was in the 90s, y'all know we used to read them books. But we would literally get lost, okay? The Lions, the Witches, and the Wardrobes, you know, all those books. You get lost when you are reading, and that is kind of a form of meditation a little bit. If you read more, that will help your imagination as well. So if you're needing to tap back into that childlike imagination in order to work more from your heart space instead of your mind, you may want to start reading more, and most likely reading an actual physical book, not reading it on a Kindle, not listening to an audiobook, actually reading a physical book, okay? We also have precious time. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully. What did I just say about being mindful with the animals outside? I said take some time to take it all in, okay? So this is confirming that. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either, okay? We also have flourish. The lotus flower. Lotus flower may be something that sticks out to you, especially with the dreams card, okay? The lotus flower is good for using to have prophetic dreams and also to protect yourself when you are sleeping. So you may want to look into lotus. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is time for self-acceptance and revealing your true beauty. I'm taking that as shine from within, sticking with the heart theme, letting your heart kind of lead a little bit. You don't have to let your heart lead all the time, but we need a balance of mind, body, soul, emotions, and all of that. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. So we're talking about transmutation. And remember earlier I said we are taught to expect the worst and hope for the best. Flip that around, okay? Start using more positive affirmations. I will probably do some videos about the science behind the power of the mind pretty soon, okay? So, is there anything else? So we're going to look at the bottom of the decks here. So we have walking away, bless. Okay, so walking away from a situation has created some sort of blessings for you, even if it doesn't seem like it. With healthcare change, like I said, if you left a job, you're now having to deal with, you know, what do I do with my 401k? Do I transfer it to an IRA? I got to call the pension people myself. I don't even fully know what a pension is, but we had a pension at work. So I have to call them to see where I want that money to go. I just got the Cobra letter in the mail. You know, when you quit a job and you have health insurance, they're asking, do you want to switch over to Cobra, which is a type of health insurance, but it's really expensive. So now you're like, what do I do with my health insurance? So everything's gonna be fine. Let's see. We have Ant. Work, achievement, success. Okay, as long as you keep working on what you want. Danger, especially in money matters. I'm gonna get some money cards because money keeps coming up here. Successfully overcoming a problem. Okay, so even if you're having some financial worries right now, I feel like you're not even necessarily out of money right now, but you're like, whoa, if something doesn't shake pretty soon, I might end up being out of money. Don't worry about that. They're saying you're going to be fine. Heartache over what you no longer have, regretting leaving a situation, thinking maybe I need to go back, or thinking about all the things you lost from leaving that situation. Marriage, some of you literally left a marriage, or it could have been a job. Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. You left somebody that was not treating you right, or you left a situation that was not good for you mentally. Broken ring, parting of ways in either romance or business. So this definitely is about people who left a marriage. Maybe you're worried about financial stability now because you left a marriage. Sometimes that can affect your credit in a negative way, all kinds of stuff. Or you either left a job. We have dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Ooh, okay. So some kind of seed you planted a while ago is going to bring forth some financial stability for you. And you might not even know what it is because you may have forgotten about it. Which is kind of what you're supposed to do when you manifest. You're supposed to put it out there and don't think about it too much. Let me go ahead and pick up these cards so I can get some money cards to see what's going on with your finances, because that seems to be a big theme here, or a big worry that you're having, which is understandable. I always tell people we live in the real world, so money is a real world concern. Nobody is saying for you to be naive and, you know, just act like certain responsibilities don't have to be taken care of. But they want you to just basically have faith. I know we get tired of hearing that. But when you're seeing that 444, they're reminding you to have faith because they got your back. Okay, so please give us a message about finances when it relates to 444. When we are seeing 444, what does that mean for our finances at this time? Y'all, I have little hands, so I have to split the decks up in order to shuffle them. This card came out, fraud alerts and identity protection. So if you all did leave a marriage, you might be worried about that person has your social security number and all that if they're going to do something crazy. What does 444 have to do with finances when the people that are meant to watch this are seeing it? Oh my goodness. Heartfelt. I've been talking about heart space, doing stuff from the heart. Okay, so you remember when I said that what did I say? I said you all may have manifested something a while ago and forgot about it. So with this heartfelt giving card, you may have done something nice for someone or helped someone out a while ago, and they are going to come give you some sort of blessing that's going to help you financially, or maybe they'll like buy some of your products or refer somebody to you for your services or something because you planted a seed in them a while ago. So heartfelt giving back, good deeds, helping others, paying it forward. So if you are feeling like, dang, I'm always helping everybody else out, and when I need something, nobody's there for me, you're going to see people start to reciprocate some of the blessings and some of the nice things that you've done for them. We have know your worth. So they want you to know that if you left a situation because you weren't being treated right or you weren't being paid fairly or something, then you did the right thing. You have divine support. This is a divine support card. You have divine support when you leave a situation because you know your worth and you're not being treated properly and you're not being compensated, okay? The law of compensation, okay? You're following the universal laws. So you have divine support for that. We have legal victory. So some of you may have a victory in a divorce battle or maybe even against a job if you have a lawsuit with your job or something like that. We have Aquarius, innovation and forward thinking. Now, one thing about Aquarius, they ain't not going to stay attached to something that's not working for them, okay? They will leave if they need to leave a job. They will leave a relationship if they need to leave a relationship, okay? So it's time to tap into that energy. Innovation and forward thinking, technology, research, quirky, spontaneity, unpredictability, not easily committed. Splurging on business ventures. Okay, so you may feel like, oh my God, I've been spending a lot of money on my business. I hope I get that money back. I hope I make a profit. So they're letting you know you are going to reap the benefits of that and be a little bit more like an Aquarius. If something ain't working for you, keep it moving, okay? Aquarius might overdo it with that, but they want you to tap into that energy. Or you could be an Aquarius. We have will and testament. So like I said, some of you are worried about having life insurance and having the proper health insurance, life insurance, and all that stuff in place, especially if you left a job or you left a marriage. Okay, you have to switch things up now. You have a lot of legal paperwork that you need to do. We have read the fine print. Some of you may need to go back over your will to make sure it was done properly, or there's some kind of contract that you need to make sure you're paying attention to the wording, the loopholes, all of that. Manifest with meditation and visualization. So I think I was saying that earlier. Heart spaced. No, I was saying in order to help you do this, you might want to start reading more. Okay, so if you have a hard time with spatial intelligence, seeing things in 3D, seeing things play out in your mind, you might want to start reading more. Read like some fantasy books or something like that. Y'all be seeing how many times I'll be dropping the cards. We have proceed, move forward. So whatever you decided to do, whatever decision you decided to make, don't go backwards. Keep going. You made the right decision. Let's do one more. We have ask your guides for a plan of execution and the key to financial stability. So when you see 444, they're letting you know we're here. If you got a question, ask us. Go into meditation. Ask us for a sign. We will be happy to send you a sign, okay? Some of y'all left a job because y'all had a shady supervisor, which is a part of knowing your worth. Don't let nobody play you. Fighting over money. They wasn't trying to pay you what you deserved. So you doing your own thing. I said one more card a long time ago. Here I am. Here I am. Just being nosy. Okay, so that shady supervisor is going to have a fall from grace for being unethical. So don't worry about people getting their karma. People that did you wrong, they're going to get their karma. Trust me. Not necessarily when you want them to, but they will. Okay, so, and we also have accept assistance on the bottom. So when you see 444, that's them letting you know we're here. Ask us for help. Angels can't just interfere without us really asking them to, because we have free will. So you need to let your guides know you want their help. You are willing to accept their help. You want them to reach out to you. Let them know how you want them to reach out to you. Do you want them to give you information in your dreams? Do you want them to give you information through books, okay? Through signs and symbols. Let them know what works well for you, because you want to get information that you're able to decipher and figure out. And then sometimes you just need to go into meditation. So that's what I have for you all that are seeing 444. Hopefully that was able to clear some things up for you. Thank you for taking the time to watch. If it resonated, please let us know in the comment section if you feel comfortable doing that. Please like, share, and subscribe. And have a great rest of your day. Toodles!